Welcome to another edition of Let's Talk. I just came from the gym. I was in the car. I figure I'd do a quick review or recap on the Eazy Da Block, John the Don battle. Easy went first. He chose to go first. His round was solid. It was a good round. He said some he said some personal things, but he didn't get too deep. Um, but it was a good round. Uh, John's round was good also. I mean, he touched on the obvious, the Papoose situation, and he was direct. I felt like I went with John in the first just because it seemed a little more direct, especially considering the build up to the battle, so to speak. Um, I felt like John his material was a little more potent, battle esque, if you will. The second definitely. Now, when I got to the second, I felt like okay, now we talking easy. You know, easy was he picked it up to me. It felt like this felt more like okay, I'm gonna you know talk to your ass on this one. Brought up good points as far as you know the guys under him, the guys the top tiers that was already there, the jealousy and and things of that nature. And he was just hitting on a lot of good solid points. It was fire. John's second was solid too, but I felt like I had to give Easy that one. The third, you know, Easy had some stumbles in there, and it was just a okay round. John's round was decent, um, but it was somewhat okay. I guess you would say it was all right, but I felt like I gave it to John the third. I felt like for one it was cleaner, just felt like it was executed a little better. Um, but it was a good battle nevertheless. I gave it to John 2-1. In the aftermath, I don't know what was up with the 25K. I don't know. Um, but the aftermath of it was very interesting as far as how Easy handled it. Anybody who follows battle rap culture, Easy you know, is type cool with Three Letter Man. That's his guy. And his post interview was very interesting to me because he was very hot, hot at Three Letter Man for saying John won. Um, and he was just going on about the people that hate him, and he felt Three Letter Man was just saying that because he don't want people to think he's saying that he won because they're so cool. And Three Letter Man stood his ground and said, "Nah, I gave it to John," and it was just I don't know. Me personally, I don't even have a problem with Easy feeling that he won because that's just that's your right, that's your God-given right to feel you won. But it was just his attitude and his whole demeanor. I mean, I personally, I give Three Letter Man a lot of credit because I'm a I'm a calm person, but at the same time, that Easy was rubbing me the wrong way, and I wasn't even doing an interview. And I remember thinking like, if he was talking to me like that, I'm not gonna say I would have cussed him out, but I definitely would have had to be like, yo, watch yourself now. I don't need your interview that bad. I don't like battle rap that much to where you're gonna talk to me like that. And it was like Easy, I don't know, man. It's like you gotta understand. And then also, Easy had this thing where he was talking about, well, you guys are just judging battle based off my personal life and this, that, and the third. And here's the thing: Easy has to understand that he signed up for this. Battle rap is its own world. And what I mean by that is you can be famous in battle rap. Just like a person that that's a pool player, if they're good enough and they're a professional pool player, people that watch soap operas and listen to music might not know who they are. But the pool purists who follow pool, they know who that person is. And that's how battle rap is. If you've made it in battle rap, you're a celebrity in that world. You get stopped at the airport. Oh, that's so and so. It's the same thing. And with that fame comes it's good and bad. You're going to get the love, you're going to get the adulation, but also when certain things happen, it's going to get your opponent's going to talk about it. I battle rap, but I haven't made it to that type of level. So certain things in my life can happen and it's not going to really be a big deal. But if I'm on that level, suddenly certain things that was overlooked will now be magnified, because of where I'm at now. That's just how it works. And Eazy's whole thing is he just wants people to not talk about it, the Remy situation. And I'm sorry, Eazy, it don't work like that. You signed up for this. These things happen. It just happens. Verb had to deal with it. People calling his mother a lesbian. Everybody goes through something. Charlie Clips or whatever, DNA and his mother, calling his mother handicapped and all these things. People got to deal with these things. It's the good and the bad. And then you sit there and you talk about, well, I don't have to talk about look, nobody's asking you to tell us that you slept with Remy or whatever. But at the same time, you have to understand the how that worked and how people are going to run with that, especially in battle rap. And you didn't help either. Not going live for almost a month, all these that did not help. So it's the same reason why Brez Rothstein don't want to come back to battle rap because of a damn punch on stage, and he got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. He showing up to events, hosting events, dipping his foot in the water, testing the temperature. Come on, you got to deal with these things. You know what I'm saying? And it is not about you revealing your personal life. It just is what it is. If Charlie Clips is in an airport and he slips on a carton of juice and somebody films it, somebody's going to say something in battle rap. It's just how it works. So you can't sit here and Eazy and act like you something of that magnitude too, because of who it is. It's not going to get the attention of the battle rap world. Even like Mav Hoffa, love Mav, love my expert opinion. To this day, even when I was watching the show, the most recent episode with Geechee, he's still talking about how he battled Big K because he wanted to do bars and here they go talking about this stuff. But come on, anybody knows. I mean, if you follow battle rap, it's like, come on, Mav. You can't expect somebody to not talk about that disaster punch or whatever. Look how long somebody like Serious Jones had to deal with that punch that you did to him. And look, it just is what it is. You just gotta stand on stage, eat that, and go on about your business. You can't sit there and then expect somebody to act like that didn't happen. It is what it is. I mean, nobody wants to go through certain things, you know, of that nature. And sometimes some battle rappers are lucky enough to just skate by and don't really have no conflict or whatever. But when you do get to a certain stature, is bound to happen because so many eyes is on you. And if it happened, all you can do is just eat that and go on. But I feel like, I'm happy for Eazy and his success. No doubt about it, man. It's good to see that he's empowered himself. He's not on the URL league, but he's doing his own thing. And he's still getting, the big, marquee battles. So kudos to him on that, you know. And yeah, some people are going to be jealous, but that comes with the territory. But at the end of the day, people have their right to feel a person lost a battle. And you can't bully people into saying you won. We got to stop doing that. Even, battle rappers amongst us and friends, we should be able to tell our homeboys, yo, I felt you lost that battle, or I felt you lost that round. And even if we say you lost that round, if you feel you won, you still feel you won. But it shouldn't be no shit where I gotta lie to you. Nah, man, we ain't. All I can say, 3-letter man, you need to change that to you're one hell of a man. Even though I know you cool with that Eazy Da Block captain, but man, you took that attitude like a champ. I mean, I was just looking at the look on Eazy's face. I was like, yo, Eazy, man. Eazy, literally, no pun intended. Eazy, calm down. The world is not against you. People are just giving their opinion on the battle. But yo, I had Eazy 2-1. No, I had John 2-1. My bad. Now I'm losing it. But I had John 2-1. And that's my recap. And on that note, peace, love, and whatever else you think of love.